The abomination of Sunday worship will not go unpunished. In a world filled with religious traditions, one practice stands out as both globally accepted and prophetically dangerous: Sunday worship. Though it's seen as harmless or even holy by most Christians, the Bible calls any rejection of God's law an abomination. And this abomination, Sunday worship, will not go unpunished. This isn't just a claim. It's a biblical reality. And if you are a skeptic, a pastor, or a lifelong churchgoer, the challenge is simple. Disprove these facts using Scripture, if you can. From the very beginning, God set aside one specific day for worship. Genesis 2:2-3 says, "And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it." This day, the seventh day, Saturday, was never changed by God. Exodus 20:8-11 confirms it again. "Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God." This commandment wasn't just for the Jews. It was for all of humanity. God wrote it in stone with his own finger. Exodus 31:18. He called it a sign between him and his people. Ezekiel 20:12. Yet today, almost the entire Christian world worships on Sunday. Where is the command to do that in the Bible? It's not there. Jesus never changed the Sabbath. The apostles never taught Sunday worship. No scripture ever says Sunday is holy. So where did Sunday worship come from? History reveals the uncomfortable truth. It was the Roman Catholic Church that changed the day of worship, not God. From the Convert's Catechism of Catholic Doctrine. Q. Why do we observe Sunday instead of Saturday? A. Because the Catholic Church transferred the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday. From the Catholic Record, 1923. Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible. This was a bold rebellion against God's authority, a counterfeit system of worship, and God calls it an abomination when people knowingly reject his law in favor of man-made traditions. Daniel 7:25 warned us that a power would rise that would think to change times and laws. And that's exactly what happened. The only law involving time is the Sabbath. The only day God called holy was replaced with a lie. And that deception has led billions astray. But it won't go unpunished. Isaiah 13:9 says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it." Revelation 14:9-10 warns, "If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark, he shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God." That wrath is poured out without mercy upon those who align with the beast through false worship. And Sunday, enforced as law, will be the final dividing line between those who follow God and those who follow man. Mark 7:7-9 says, "In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. Ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition." When you choose Sunday over the Sabbath, you are rejecting the commandment of God. That rejection is rebellion. That rebellion is an abomination, and that abomination will not go unpunished. But here's the good news. There is still time to turn back. Revelation 18:4 says, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." God is calling his people out of deception, out of Babylon, out of Sunday worship, into obedience, into truth, into the light of his commandments. So again, to every skeptic and Sunday keeper, show us, in Scripture, where God changed the Sabbath to Sunday. You can't, because it never happened. And the abomination of Sunday worship will not go unpunished.